Nasif Majeed, and this has been a wonderful experience always. Before I start, I want to talk about Walter, say something about Walter. I told someone, Walter, before I changed my name, it was Clarence. I was named after Clarence Layton. And Clarence had a way with jokes. I mean, he could tell jokes. Uncle Lawrence could tell jokes. My grandfather, Clint Calvin, could tell jokes. But nobody could tell jokes like Walter. I mean, I'll tell you, this is true. If I had recorded Walter and all the jokes, and he would never tell the same joke twice. If I recorded him and put that in a book, I'd be able to type me in there. Because he was something else. But one thing about this is a great family. And I was talking to someone, I said, you can't escape your DNA. Great things have come from this family. I come from the line of Calvin, who's an architect who built this church, who built buildings of Lightning Building, Lightning Arcade, right on Harvard Street, the heart of the African American district. I have some memories with him because I was like a teenager, but I used to cook his breakfast. He stayed at our house in the latter part of his life. And I was cooking breakfast, and he would take me downtown. A lot of times we go to the Rat Box. I remember Royal Theater. This is called the Rat Box. But every time we go in the Royal Theater, we never paid anything because they knew his legacy and all the buildings he had built there and everything. But he still had great respect in that street with the business people. And so we would go into the movie, and my grandfather, he said we watched the movie, and he go to sleep every night. And I sit there and watch the movie, and I said, Grandpa, the movie's over. He said, oh no, that's time for me to watch it, man. I always watch the movie twice. I always thought my grandfather, and my father, Margaret Lighton, that's my mother. That's Clarence's brother, sister. And one time, and I always remember the house on East Street. You remember the house on East Street? It was a lot of fun times there. You talk about fun times. The families would get together, they bake cakes, they food, and the smells are generated now for me at that house. But I remember one time my father and my grandfather were in the kitchen, and a mouse came across the kitchen. And my father jumped up on the table. And he said, I'm sorry, Mr. Lightning, but I just ain't no rat man. But I came to Shaw, and when I came to Shaw, I had a Burger King franchise there. I came as business, but I eventually ended up getting into politics. But I had no intention of getting into politics. But just like you, it's something in your DNA, and you have an affinity for it, and it just proceeds its natural course. But I like to salute all of you. As I share with somebody, y'all come from good stock. That's what the old ladies in my neighborhood would say. Say, son, you come from good stock. I said, what y'all talking about? But I said, your DNA is powerful. And you come from some powerful people. And y'all just keep on doing the great things you're doing. As I talk with you, I see some of the things you're into. The educators in this room, it's a great testament to the legacy of those who came before you. So just keep on pushing like the family. Peace.